Can you hear me? If you just coming on board, please just drop a comment so I will know you can hear me. Okay, good evening, everyone. I had to switch to the other mic. My earpiece was, I think there's noise in the background or something, so I had to switch to the other mic. Okay, it's good you can hear me. Okay, in today's class, okay, let me wait for us to join. If you just come in, just drop a comment so I can be sure you can hear me. I'll wait for us to join us. McAnn. Welcome. Okay. I think we're good to go. Now, yesterday we kicked off. Chesaram is there, okay. Who else is here that's not dropped a comment? Someone is asking in the WhatsApp group if we're live. We're live, please join the link. Okay. Okay. Now, the beautiful thing about YouTube is that, you can always come back later to see what was dropped here. Okay. Let me get my other PC so you can check everything properly. Yeah. Okay. Yesterday we started something, and then I told us that we'll continue today, and the principal thing we'll be doing today is we're gonna kick off, and I'm going through the course outline, seeing what we have. Okay. Now, the first thing on the course outline here is definition of terms. What is content writing? Content is king. Content writing, content marketing. I know I talked about this things yesterday explicitly, but for the purpose of those that were having difficulty yesterday, to both you guys. Content writers, our focus is hinged on writing specifically. So when you get the term content writing, it's about it means you creating written content. It may be a poem, it may be a story, it may be a script, it may be an article, a wiki page, whatever you can think of. All these things are called content. Get that we have that content writers are just content writing. Content writing cuts across different spheres. As long as you're producing written stuff, what you're doing is content writing. What you're doing is video. I'm so sorry about that. Someone is calling me from the group on video call. Like it's funny. It's funny. Someone calling from the group on video calling while the class is ongoing. It's what. Hold on. Can you hear me, please? Like loud and clear. If you can hear me, please drop a comment. Can you hear me? Man, I think I'm speaking to myself. Okay, okay, you can hear me now. Grace says no sound. Precious says yes, you can. Victoria, network is breaking. Charles, yes, you can. And the same from GB Fashion World, Lillian, and stuff. I'm really very sorry about this network. I'm currently using two different networks, MTN and Airtel at the same time. MTN is messing up, so I switched over to Airtel. And okay, David can hear me. I was saying that content, it's not limited to what it's not, it even talks about script writing. You get now, but for the context we find ourselves in, content writing is it's more like creating a blog or an article, a guest post. That's just what it's all about. You get as simple as that. You get, and it differs greatly from content marketing. Now, content marketing has to do with the planning of what's it called, content. It has to do with buyer persona. It has to do with content calendar. It covers both the written content. The content writer stopped at writing it. The content marketer goes as far as publishing the written content. He knows the perfect time to publish it so as to get the maximum visibility, maximum engagement. A content marketer is very vast in SEO analysis. He knows how to make an article rank on Google. You get, that's what a content marketer can do. However, a content writer may not know these extremes. Now, the purpose of this class is for us to transcend beyond being an ordinary content writer into the realm of content marketing. It means I want us to understand the business of content writing. I want us to understand the business of SEO. Now, the question a lot of people ask often is, how do blogs make their money? How do this company make their money? Get the people that put out free content on the web on Google and the rest on their websites. How do they make their money? One way is through advertisements. Now, a lot of us might have heard about what we call Google AdSense. Google AdSense is it's like an advertising network wherein Google is like in a bridge between advertisers and brands and companies, people that want to advertise their products. Get so you that own a blog, you are you are, how will I put this now so you understand? Okay, I said it's like a bridge between the advertiser and the platforms. So you that own the blog, you are the one that you say, okay, I have such a amount of money I want to spend. But I have $200. How to reach you that own a blog. So Google becomes the middleman. Google will say, okay, I have, oh, people have many issues. Man. Okay, guys, let me try to switch to MTN and see if it's going to be any better. Just hold on a sec. This country we live in, like, I did all I could to ensure that this guy goes very smooth today, but it seems as though that hello, can you hear me? I just switched network now. If you can hear me, please say a word. Can anyone hear me? Okay, thank God. I have Adebowale, I have Charles, I have Michelle. Okay, you guys can hear me now. That's awesome. That's awesome. Means we're back live again. Please bear with me. Like I really don't know how to combat this issue. I really don't know how to combat this issue. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible, big time. My both I have both Airtel, I have both MTN here, and I have both of them here rather, and they're not making any headway. So please, let's bear with me, please. Okay. Now, I was saying something before the disconnection. A brand may want to make an advertise, let's say a brand like Pepsi wants to advertise online. They don't know how to reach blog owners. They don't know how to reach guys that have websites. They don't know how to reach guys that have mobile apps. So what they do is that they reach out to Google AdSense, and say, okay, I know you guys have a platform through which you can reach these guys, and I want to advertise. I have like $200 to spare. You get? So how do we do it? Google will say, okay, fine, that's awesome. I'm going to place your advert on the blogs of these guys. Maybe because you have only $200, your $200 can be enough to put up the adverts on as much as 100 different blogs. Every month. You get? Now, Google will place these adverts on these platforms. Purchase or something online. Now, the way Google does this is that it gives the bloggers, the owners of the websites, a package, a good offer. He said to them, 55%. No, Google gives, and it sounds very, very cool and awesome. Get? and by so doing, Google is making money, and the owner of that blog is making money. Now, the way the owner of the blog make more money is to ensure that he or she maintains consistent traffic to the website. Because if you don't have people come to the website, no one is going to view the advert, and no one's going to pay you. Get so the way to get that done is to update and upload content regularly. That's why they put up blog posts on regular, and they're not doing that because they care for you. They are doing that because they want to make money on the long run. Now, that is one way that blogs make money. The second way that blog owners make money is running ads now, like without having an intermediary, without having a third party. This time around, they reach out to the owners of the advert directly. Assuming I want to put up an advert for something like techno phones, for instance. Now, instead of me speaking to Google to be the intermediary, I can just reach out to techno directly and say, "Oh, guys, I want to make money. I want to run advertiser for you guys, and my platform has about 10,000 monthly visitors to my blog. And if you put your advert to my blog, you're gonna make a cool box. You're gonna make a lot of sales and stuff like that." So when you can strike this deal, with these guys, they put the advert there, and you are getting the full money in the sense that they now the third way. God, I'm trying to remember they call the common affiliate marketing stuff we have. Okay, Amazon has an affiliate marketing program. Yeah, they have one. When you reach an affiliate on Amazon, what will happen is that you'll be given links, like custom links to products they have on the website. For instance, if you want to market their Louis Vuitton bags, you can go online on their platform. You get a custom link. Now, what I mean by custom link is that the link has your affiliate marketing ID. You copy this link and you put it in an article. You can write about the top 10 Louis Vuitton bags, and in each of the bags you are analyzing or you are reviewing, you will put a custom link to the product online on Amazon. So when someone reads this stuff, reads the article and feels like they want to check out this stuff themselves, they may place an order through your blog. Now, when they place an order through your blog and they make a sale, Amazon will give you a percentage of whatever the person paid. This percentage varies. It varies for it varies by the product that is being sold, yeah, and the affiliate program that you're working with. Now, Amazon, I think Amazon gives a range of 5 to 15%. I'm not very certain. I know they give about 5. I think they give about 5 to 50% of the sale you make. So supposing assuming it's 10% and the bag you sold costs $1,000, it means you'll be getting $100 straight up. You get, and the beauty of it is that the article is there. You're not updating it. You're not making any changes to it, and it keeps making money for you on a regular basis. You get. Are you guys following, please? Please, I will need intermittent feedback, so I will know. I will know what's up. Okay. Some persons are saying that they are what's it called having. Following. Lydian says following. Charles says following. That's perfect. Okay, please just respond so I will know that this guy is still alive. Now, okay, yes, we are. Okay, that's good. So, we need to illustrate these different ways of making money. Good. and there are several which one you want to work with. You want to work with stuff now, but for us, we the content writers, our focus is to provide content for these guys, content for the blog owners and everything. I'm going to share my screen now, so you will see this curriculum. Yeah, hold on. Where's my screen? Where's my screen? Okay. Let me zoom out. Okay. I'm trying to, okay. Now, I explained what's it called, content writing and content marketing. Now, development is like a similar term. It's a word that is almost is often used interchangeably between content writing and content marketing. Now, some guys will tell you, if you go online and Google it, some guys will tell you that content development is content writing. Some guys will tell you content development is content marketing. Like there is no common term for it. Like different school of thoughts, different opinions, different everything. However, I really want us to just focus on these two terms, content writing and content marketing. If content development is writing for you, good and fine. If it means content marketing for you, good and fine. You get. The important thing is that you know what you're doing. You get. Now, someone will say that I write on Facebook. Who am I? Now, if you write on Facebook, you are still a content writer. You are still a content writer if you write on Facebook. What's it called? Written text rather. The focus is basically on articles, blogs, technical writing, business writing. Get, you know, there is a little bit bias against people that just write the normal stuff on what's it called, on Facebook and stuff. You get, if you come outside and say you're a content writer, what people think first is that you write blogs and articles, you write guest posts. So they don't really take it serious if what you do is just writing Facebook posts. It's important you know this. It's important you know, so you know how to brand yourself. Someone said custom link and hyperlink the same. In the context we're referring to, custom link I'm talking about here is like, it's like a link. You can call it hyperlink or custom link, but bringing that word hyperlink into the context of, I'm replying to a message I saw just now in the comment section. Sorry. Bringing that word hyperlink in the context of affiliate marketing does not really sit well. You get, just see custom link as just like a link to a product, a URL generally. You get, hyperlink, you call it hyperlink, you're not wrong. But then when you use hyperlink in this context, then what is copywriting? If you feed, okay, I believe everyone, copywriting refers to writing content with the aim of making sales and converting. It means the aim of making conversions. Now, what I mean conversion? Conversion means different thing. Conversion is not limited to making sales. For a church, let's say a church that has a social media platform, if the media guys are writing content on their blog or on Facebook or Twitter, as the case may be, the aim of that copy, whatever they're writing, the aim there is to make conversion. The conversion will either be to win a soul for God. The conversion could also be either to gain new church members and stuff. And in this case, they're not selling anything. They're not selling a product or service. So when you say that copywriting is aimed at making sales, you are limiting the potential, you're limiting the capabilities and the everything that is enshrined around it, you're just limiting it to salesperson, people that write copy for businesses and stuff. Whereas there are different things that copies can do. Now, the content that is written by a copywriter is called copy. I asked us the question if you've ever written a copy before during the while you're filling the form. Now, that word copy in this context does not mean a replica. Does not mean you know, a lot of persons were saying that it's a replica of something that exists and stuff. It does not mean that in this context. In this context, a copy refers to a content that's written by a copywriter with the aim of making conversions. That's what a copy is in this context. And let's assume people like the World Health Organization hires copywriters to write stuff for them on the vaccine. You know, there's a lot of negative vibes attached to the vaccine. People are saying a lot of funny things. Guys want to use the vaccine as a media. None of us have our personal opinion towards that. But supposing that the World Health Organization gets a copywriters to write copies for them on the vaccine, what they would have in mind is to see how they will convince people to take the vaccine, not to sell. You should know that the World Health Organization is an NGO. You get, in the sense that they are not profit oriented. They are looking for how to ensure that there is perfect health across the globe. That means that in as much as we have the AstraZeneca vaccine, the Pfizer vaccine, the Johnson Johnson vaccine, you know, all the vaccines that currently exist, in as much as there are a lot of them out there in the globe, the job of the end of the WHO is to ensure that people across the globe get access to these vaccines. They're not selling it. Governments are the one buying the vaccine from the manufacturers, from Pfizer, from Johnson Johnson, from the other guys that do vaccine. The job of WHO is to ensure that the vaccine are used and accepted. You get? So if they should hire you as a copywriter, what they are looking for is for you to write content, a copy that will convince people that this vaccine is not negative. That will convince people that they can take stuff and there will be no side effects. By so we are saying that their conversion property or the defining factor, what the CTA, C, T, and A. Okay, let me share my screen so that you see what I'm talking about here. Okay, it's called, let me write it out there, CTA. Now, CTA means call to action. That's what it means, especially. Now, this CTA is one thing that every copy must have. You get, CTA is something. It means it's like the last blow, you know, that gets the job done. It's a way of making the reader to take actions. Like I said, the action could be to make a purchase, to sign up even for a newsletter, you know, to take a vaccine, to join a church. It could be anything. Now, anybody that knows how to compel people to take actions through written content is a copywriter. And to be very honest with you, most times you don't need to go to school to be a copywriter. Some of the best copywriters we have in the globe, they didn't learn copywriting through formal education. They just know how to be sales people. They just know how to make you make sales. You know, you see them as instruments or everybody want to make sales. Now, the best way for you to get the job done is for you to write in a manner in which they won't see it as though you're trying to market to them. You're trying to communicate value. Again, you want them to see the value in taking that step, the value in buying that product, the value in signing up for that newsletter. If you can do this effectively, you're a copywriter. Yes. So it's like a little step above normal content writing rather. Yes. However, when we come to writing generally, when it comes to content writing and copywriting, there are a lot of steps and principles and stuff like that applies to both of them. And these are things we're going to learn as we proceed in this class. Okay. Now, also have here on the under definition of terms, we also have what is SEO. Okay, what is SEO? Now, SEO means, before then, I hope we're following. Please, if you're following, let me know, and let's be sure that the network is also clear for you. Just drop a comment. Last thing you heard me say, anything like that. So I'm sure that I'm not alone here. Okay. While I wait for that, I'm going to continue with SEO. SEO means search engine optimization. That it's a very common term when it comes to online marketing. They work if you oh, perfect. Do you notice that you went to Jumia, for instance, went to Jumia and you look for a post on an article on the phone or something? No, not article on phone, rather you look for a phone. They want to buy a phone on Jumia, just search for phones and everything. When you go back to Facebook, to Instagram, to other social media platforms, most of the adverts you'll be receiving will be on what you searched for last. Yeah, that algorithm. Funny enough, Google has gone an extra mile. When you converse with your friends, you should be very careful what you discuss. When you converse with your friends, you may be talking with your friends and your phone is on, internet enabled and everything. After conversing, after discussing, you will go online and the adverts you will see are adverts that are related to the things you discussed. It means that your conversation are being listened to. Everything you do, like no one is safe again. There's no more privacy. Privacy is just an illusion. It's an illusion we create for ourselves. It does no longer exist like the way we would have wanted it to exist, the way it existed rather a few years ago. Get now, it's important we know this because this is part of this is not SEO per se, but it's algorithm and SEO also work with algorithm. Now, coming down to the different things you do is to rank. I'm mentioning, so I need us to see those terms and understand what they mean. Okay. Okay. Now, when you mention, I'm sharing my screen, so I believe we'll share my screen. If you can see my screen, please drop a comment. When you mention SEO, you must mention SERP. SERP means search engine results page. Yeah, that's up. It is the page that comes up whenever you use a search engine. There are several search engines. Some of them include Google, Yandex, Bing, Yahoo, which other one again? DuckDuckGo. Okay, these are some of the most popular search engines we have in the world. And then we have YouTube. Funny, but YouTube is considered a search engine also. Yes. Funny enough, I get most of my best results from YouTube. Like I typically go on YouTube to get results whenever I'm looking for something. Okay. I'm seeing. Okay, so you can't see my screen. Please, who can see my screen here, please? If you can see my screen, let me know. The screen I shared, if you can see my screen, please let me know. If you can't see my screen, let me know also. Hey, you can't see any screen. Man. Okay, can you see my screen now? Earlier, I didn't know you're not seeing it. I didn't know you're not seeing it earlier. Okay. Now, let me make it back this way so it's going to for us to see. Okay, I was sharing something with us earlier. I said that the most common what's it called search engines we have are Google, Yandex, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and YouTube. YouTube is considered a search engine even though it's video oriented. The best results for me, just I see, I look for rather on YouTube. If I want to get something that like, how do I do this stuff? Okay, the other day I was in church and we're having an issue with the media setup and everything. I was looking for how to get it resolved. Instead of going on Google to search for how do I resolve this stuff, what I did was that I went on YouTube and searched for the same thing. When I searched for the same thing, I got the results. What's called Google and stuff like that. So YouTube is a search engine. Now, these guys work with an algorithm. The algorithm is how they provide search results when you search for things on what's called on the platforms. Now, let's exclude YouTube first. Let's exclude YouTube. You get. But for other search engines, some of the things they take cognizance of are headings. Okay, let me change this stuff. Headings. Okay, keywords. What again? Okay, mobile friendly, mobile compatibility or mobile friendly. Let's just leave it that way. But this one doesn't really concern us as writers. I'm looking for what concerns us as writers. Readability. Okay, now this I'm going to remove the last one. What concerns us most as writers are the first three: headings, keywords, and readability. Headings, keyword, and readability. Now we're going to do a test. If you go to YouTube now and search for the name Nonso Nwagbo, you're going to see a lot of results. You're going to see Nonso Diobi, you see Ebube Nwagbo. These are actors, get. But because their name contain Nonso and Nwagbo, when you search for Nonso Nwagbo, you're going to see content from them. You get. Now, keywords are terms. They are words. They are phrases. They are sentences. They are just say phrases and words that people literally search for when they are looking for something. You get. If someone is looking for Buhari's age, they are most likely going to search for something like how old is Buhari, or they'll just Buhari's age. Now, Buhari's age people are searching for on to rank. You start looking at for that thing that people are always searching for. assuming you are into cryptocurrency. Yeah. Assuming you into cryptocurrency and you write for crypto, you write crypto kind of stuff, crypto, okay, crypto, man, I can't stop this. Okay. Now, it's a very wide niche, like it's a very vast field. Cryptocurrency, it's all. Let me even talk blockchain. Let me use blockchain instead. Blockchain. Blockchain is a very wide field. Okay. People build games now using blockchain technology. People build a lot of things, even a browser based on blockchain technology, several things. So a client asks you to write about blockchain, you would be torn between writing blockchain based on cryptocurrency, based on other things they could do with blockchain. Is a keyword. On its own is a keyword. You get? Okay. Okay. Go keyword planner. Keyword planner. Okay. This is one of the popular tools people use for getting popular tools people use for keyword search. Okay. Let me share the other screen. Hold on. Okay. Man. Keyword and just hold on, I'm trying to get this right. So this page and this shows. Suppose you come here and type, let's say something like, guys, can you see the screen? I'm sharing now with us. If you see the screen, let me know, please. Okay. I believe you can see it now. Okay, perfect. Now, if you look at this place, I'm going to make it a little bit bold so you can see clearly. Now, in this place, you get the chance to search for a keyword. Assuming I was asked. Now, the Nigeria we are targeting Nigeria precisely. That I don't want Nigeria. I don't really, man, I'm Nigerian, but then I don't want to Nigeria. I want to target the entire world, or let's say I want to target the United States. Let's say California precisely. California. Okay. What is happening? It's not clicking. Okay, it's already clicked. Oh, sorry. Now I'm saying that California, and then the keyword I'm using is blockchain. If I click on get results, see what will happen. Okay, no results. Wait, let me go back again. Just hold on, guys. Let me reduce the screen. Let me just make it targeting the entire world and try it again. Oh, I moved the blockchain. I made a mistake earlier. Why is it not coming up? Block. And won't be used for keyword ideas. Oh, are you kidding me? This is strange. This is strange. Let's look for something else. Let's use let me know what's wrong with this. Louis Vuitton. Michael Kors. Okay, I think cryptocurrency was blacklisted or something from Google Keyword Planner because it can't show. It doesn't. However, I tried something else. I tried. I'm gonna make my screen bold. I tried Louis Vuitton and other stuff. So if you search for a keyword using Vuitton and Michael Kors, those two terms are brand names, the brand fashion brands and stuff. Now these are the results you receive. Just see, I'm scrolling through it now. The first one I'm seeing here as Louis Vuitton as an option, it's telling us that there is an average search volume of 1 million to 10 million every month. What this means is that okay, I think everyone is seeing me now. Please, if you can't see my screen, let me know. If you can see, let me know, please. If you can see, let me know. If you can't see, let me know. Yes. Now, what that stuff means is that every month, the number of searches people get or people carry out for them Louis Vuitton is 1 million to 10 million. Like people come on Google to type things. About 10 million of searches. Sorry, the term Louis Vuitton appears up to about 10 million times. That's what it means. And the people, the company, let's compare this same keyword with other keywords. You can see that the term three different keywords on contain Louis Vuitton inside of it. It doesn't mean that if a client tell you to write an article using Louis Vuitton designer, you just give the person Louis Vuitton alone. What the client is targeting for, he will not get it. So Louis Vuitton designer is a keyword on its own. But inside that keyword, we have another keyword called Louis Vuitton. So it's more like keyword embedded in another keyword. Now, if you compare what we saw earlier for Louis Vuitton, we saw that the average keyword search is 10,000 to 100,000. This particular keyword as much as they search for another one. And funny enough, this one also has a lower competition where competition is medium. Meaning that the top brands that the top blogs that use that, what's it called? Oh, man. Some say it's not clear. Then, don't say it's not clear. How do I do this now? How do I do this stuff? Okay, guys, hold on, please. Let me get a screen. I'll take a screenshot here. Man, I really don't know what to do in this case. I'm trying to see if I can copy this text into. Okay, let me quit the screen share. Let me take us down here. Okay. Okay. Let me take us here, where we can see things clearly. I was trying to give us example of keywords. Now, search. One of them is Google Keyword Planner. Other ones are we have SEMrush, we have Ahrefs, we have Ubersuggest, we have keyword2.io, a lot of them. But what I use just now is Google Keyword Planner, and I searched for the term Louis Vuitton. Now, when I searched for it, I got the search volume. The search volume was high competition. Now you can see my screen. The competition is high. I'm really very sorry, guys. Like, at times I do forget that I've not started sharing the screen. I'm really very sorry. So, okay, I think I know how to do this once and for all. Perfect. Okay, guys, any complaint now? Can everyone see that screen now? The new screen, someone say cannot see. The new screen, the one that Google Doc. Can we see it, please? Make our feedback. Okay, now it's okay, 10K to 100K medium competition. This one is not so clear. Okay. I'm zooming it in. I'm making it as clear as. Okay. Lillian can see us, can see it. Lillian can see it, so I believe it's clear. Now, what I wrote there is the first one is Louis Vuitton. The keyword is Louis Vuitton, and that 1M to 10M means 1 million to 10 million search volume every month. Get meaning that people search for this thing up to 10 million times every month. The second one is Louis Vuitton designers. People that search for the searches we get for it are a range of 10,000 to 100,000 every month. Now, what it means is that more persons are interested in Louis Vuitton. If you are a content writer, if you want to go into fashion writing and you are writing about Louis Vuitton, you would have several persons to compete against. That's the point there. You will have several competitors. But if you come down to Louis Vuitton designer, you will have less persons to compete against. Louis Vuitton designer has less what's it called search volume, which is not really so cool a thing. But then the competition is medium. You get the persons that. So suppose you want to write an article, a client you would have to get the keywords you need. At times you may have up to about 5 keywords, times more than that. You get that keyword. Okay, let me write stuff here so you see it properly. Okay. Now we'll call the LSI. Now, some person will tell you keyword and a lot of things, but for this thing, please let's stick to primary keyword and LSI. And I will explain why. The goal is for us to become content writers and not to accustom with several terms that may not really help us so much. Now, LSI means latent semantic indexing. And then there's another keyword we call long-term keywords. It is not necessarily under the same category as the first two, but then I'll explain what this term means. Guys, take note of this, it's very important. It's one of the most important things you need for SEO. This thing I'm explaining now to you. Now, primary keyword is a main keyword. Is a main keyword. When you write a blog or whatever, the client may give you several keywords, and the focus is to look for the one, either one or two. Now, primary keyword may not be one keyword alone. You may have two primary keywords in an article. The goal is to look for the keyword that you can call primary keyword. Most times it may just be one, not to get yourself burdened with a lot of stuff, just keep it as one. That is the focus of everything. Why it's called primary keyword is that it needs to reflect in certain places in the article. Keyword should title be in the following. Title of the blog, let me call it article. What again? Opening paragraph. One or more headings and any other part of the blog or the article. Guys, another word for article is blog or blog post. Blog post. So whenever you see this stuff, the client will tell you need to write a blog. You know, blog means two things. Blog could also mean the entire website. What we call, you know, over here in the country, what we call blog is something like a KG blog. You know, which other one again? Bila Nigeria. These are what we call blogs. Now that is one of the meanings of blog. You get? That's one of so this is the title of the article. If the article is titled 5 ways to make money in 2021, the title, the one of the keywords should be in the title. You get? So ways to make money or make money could be the keyword. You get? So that keyword should be in the title. It should be in the opening paragraph. Now the opening paragraph means the first paragraph in the article. Let me give an example. Let me show you an example so you get what I'm trying to talk about. Let me look if I can see a good article online. 5 ways to make money. Okay, let me share another screen for us to see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to share another screen for us. 5 ways to make money. 5 ways to make money. Okay, 5 ways to make money. I think it's taking the full screen now so you can see clearly. Now, guys, the first thing you're seeing here is an ad. This one you're seeing here, the first section here, is this person, they bought this space. So when you think make money, the word money making, they bought it. You get? So it's not our focus. Those guys, they don't have that place on merit. They bought it. Now our focus should be from this place and yonder. Okay, let me open this one. Let me just open it straight up. 5 ways to make money. Let me see if they, okay. Now, look at this stuff you're seeing here. The opening paragraph in this context is referring to this place I highlighted now, this place I'm highlighting. Paragraph. Sounds like one of the most untenable dreams. You need, you read about it from best-selling business authors like Tim Ferriss. Hear no speakers, deliver talk about blah 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 blah. Now this paragraph here, this is the opening paragraph. The goal of one of the things you should try to achieve is to ensure that your keyword factors within this opening paragraph. It's very important. It's very important. Now back to where we were. Okay. Now let me share back the former screen of what we're discussing. Okay. I think back there. Okay, perfect. I did that to show us what an open paragraph means. Okay. So that's one. Then the next place it ought to be again is in one or more headings. In one or more headings. I use the word should to tell you that this is the ideal case. You get? I do the word should to tell you that this is the ideal case. However, I didn't use the word must, meaning that you may still achieve certain results without necessarily what's called hitting in total with everything I said about this keyword arrangement. Let me share another screen with us. That screen I left now, I'm going to take us back to that place. Take a look, guys. Two things are involved. What this client is targeting is either make money from home. Three keywords. Take note. The first is make money. Second is make money from home. The third is making money from home. And the fourth is making money. Those are four keywords that I'm sure are fully represented there. Now, that they are here does not mean that the client is targeting them. You get? But I'm very sure that the client is targeting make money from home or making money from home. That's one. And then the client may have other keywords targeting, such as make money or making money. Now, look at this title. The introduction, we have a title. The title says 5 ways to make money from home. That make money from home is a keyword. It's a keyword. It's a short keyword people search for. And if you want to use our that tool I used just now, you will see that this keyword has a lot of search returns. Okay, but I don't want to go through that pain. That's one. Then see this phrase here, this cash phrase here. This sentence here. It contains making money from home, which is different from make money from home. You get another keyword. Then this is the opening paragraph. The opening paragraph contains straight up making money from home. You get, which is a keyword. So the client ensured that making money from home is contained in the opening paragraph. Guys, this is important. See, when you're doing content writing, you're not so much concerned with enticing words. You're writing for two set of things rather. You're writing for human beings and also for SEO. You may write very sweet, awesome stuff for what's it called, human beings, using poetic words, killer vibes and everything. If Google does not rank it high, nobody will see it to read it. This is why you need to understand this stuff. You get? You need to understand this stuff. I got a job offer this night. A client set them up earlier today. I don't know where he got to meet me from. I didn't even get to know. But then he was like, okay, he wanted me to do some job for him that they have help him, give him a good I know what to ask him for. I know the details you need to provide for me. I know how to make him outrank his competitors. You get? So he's not calling me, he's not contacting me because they just know how to make articles rank on Google. And that person can come write a similar article, his own sounds sweeter. But if he did not put the right keywords, it's a waste. You get? And if he does not put the keyword in the right place, it's also a waste. So one rule is that the keyword should be in the opening paragraph, not necessarily the introduction. Now, when we go into how to write a blog article proper, I'm going to show us the structure of a blog article. You get? It has introduction. And the introduction may have several paragraphs. No, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Yes, but the focus should be in the first paragraph. Very important. Let's scroll on. Let's go back to that and scroll on. If you scroll down, you will see this one is an advert. You see that same keyword in the body, making money from home. Again, we're seeing it in the body. The client is making deliberate efforts to repeat the keyword in the body. Now, let me do a search. If you search this making money from home, it will show you, it will turn up 5 different times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this article showed up, this keyword showed up 5 different times, and one of the places showed up a couple other places. Okay, if you come H2, we call it H2. It means it's the there are 6 headings in blog writing. If you are a web developer, you may understand what I mean here. There are 6 headings in blog writing. The first is heading 1, heading 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The one we are seeing here currently, this 5 best way to make money from home doing what you love, is seen in the same article we are discussing here. But this one is H2. The one we saw the first time, the title, the one we use for the title is H1. This one you are seeing here is H1. You get that one we just encountered at the other section is H2. You get. So when I said that I need your keyword to reflect in the opening paragraph more headings, I was referring to heading 1, heading 2, maybe heading 3, heading 4, as the case may be. Now, whoever wrote this article is a very good SEO writer. The person knows what he or she is doing. That's why this article is ranking number 1 on the Google search engine result page for the keyword money making. Our goal is for us to learn this thing, how to get the same job done. Now, scrolling down, if you come to what's it called? Okay, now the person then highlighted the 5 ways: number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Now, in number 4, we are seeing the keyword make money. This thing is not a coincidence. You get, in this entire stuff, coincidence. You know what you are looking for and you're going for it. So you know the right keywords to use. Please, is anyone following me? Let me see comments, please. If you're following me, let me know. Following me, just is anyone here in this class at all? Am I alone here? Network that bad? Okay. Please, if you're following me, let me know, please. Let me know. I may be about my because since I'm not streaming, the network is not so cool. My speech may be about 2 minutes ahead of you. You get? Okay, Pressure just said yes, she's flowing. Okay. Wegen is following. Wegen is following. Okay. Charles is following. Wegen is following. And please, are you even understanding? Please, if you're understanding, let me know, please. If I'm speaking gibberish, let me know. Where we are. Okay, water is flowing, distance is flowing. Perfect. People are following, please. Just keep that comments coming through. So I'll be sure that this network has not yanked me off. So I won't be speaking to myself. Now, I've taken the screen back to the Genesis. From the Genesis, jubilism energies. Okay, now the primary keyword should be in the following: the title of the article, the opening paragraph, one or more headings, and any part of the article. Okay, that's where it ought to be. Semantic indexing. Another way of saying secondary keyword. Is another way of, okay, Grace having an issue with network. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Perhaps, this stuff is up for replay. Much later, you guys can go through it again. You can go through it again much later. I'm not listening to anytime soon. Now, another way for us to what's called okay, I was talking about the LSI. The LSI, see it as secondary keyword. See it as secondary keyword. I don't want, I know there are a lot of definition of secondary keyword all out there online, but see it as secondary keyword. Get now, for this article we reviewed, the LSI could be making money, could be make money. You get it is not the primary keyword the client is targeting. Okay, when they say use one stone to kill two birds, that phrase we normally say, use one stone to kill two birds. That saying, it can apply here greatly. Your goal is to target a particular keyword, which is making money from home. But you could also target other keywords using in the same article. That's what is happening here. Instead of you Indian guys are cool. They're cool guys. Believe me, they're cool guys. But at times they may be offering some very very funny rates that will not be so best for you. Okay, so when dealing with Indian guys, subsequently be careful how you negotiate with them. Now, the guy wanted me to write a couple of articles for him, and this guy stuffed several keywords in one article. The guy had as much as 100-word article. Reflect, and in writing we don't just put keywords anyhow. We want them to blend, so that in as much as we're writing for SEO, we're also writing for human, so it will make sense for everyone. You get, if you have several keywords, it becomes a problem. However, you could have several keywords. Yeah. Now, the third kind of keyword will work is what we call long-term keyword. Now, for the LSI, you don't need to have it. You don't need to have it in the title. You don't need to have it in the open paragraph. You can just have it different places. Anywhere it can come up. It can come up 2 times, 3 times in the article or so. For the primary keyword, just ensure you have it as many as possible, but don't have it too much. The formula I use is that for a 500-word article, I ensure that the keyword, the primary keyword, shows up 4 to 5 times for a 500-word article. Let me write it out now here. For this is my personal formula. It may not be yours, but I think it's ideal. For a 500-word article, the primary keyword should be or should appear 4 to 5 times. This is my formula. So if it's 1,000 words, should be 8 to 10 times. Now, having something more than this, you may start experiencing what we call keyword high keyword density. For 2,000 words, well, I would do. You get. There are tools that will help you know the exact number of times to use a keyword. You get, but just have this blueprint in your mind. It's gonna help you a great deal. It's gonna help you a great deal. Number of times you use the keyword in an article. Long tail. Sorry, long tail keyword. I'm sorry, that was an error on my part. I didn't even write long tail. Say, so long tail keyword. That was I tried to write that stuff, man. That was a mistake. Okay. Now, a long tail keyword is basically a keyword that has let's say 4, 5, 6, 7, no, 4 or more words in the keyword. 4 or more words in the keyword is long tail keyword. Yes. Now, the average keyword is meant to just be a word or a short phrase, two different words. Okay. But when you are having 4 or more, you are talking about long tail keyword already. You get, it is not necessarily, it could be an LSI, it could also be a primary keyword. That was why I told us that you don't categorize it in the same category with primary keyword and LSI. You understand? It could function as both. It could function as a primary keyword, it could function as what's it called an LSI. The keyword I showed us as an example, the making money from home. That is a long tail keyword. It has up to 4 characters. Get, and it's still what's it called, the primary keyword. So, guys, I think that's that on keywords. If you want to rank properly on Google, you should understand your keywords and know how to use them. Get, okay? This, we all the while we're discussing only on keywords. We've not talked about headings. Get. I told us that these 3 things are things that you need to concern yourself with as a writer when it comes to SEO. So we'll be discussing keywords all the while. We've not talked about readability. We've talked about headings. You get, the time is already fast spent. How can I do this now? Let me see if I can explain headings to us very fast. Okay, 34, 10:34. Okay, I think let's do it. Oh, before we go into headings, I would want us to talk about Google Doc a bit. Now, this interface we are on is Google Doc. Okay. This Google Docs environment. I gave us assignment yesterday. Asked us to download Google Docs on our phones, and then if you have a PC, you should just try out the stuff to understand how it works. Google Docs, number 1, is a competitor. It's a competitor of what's it called? Of Microsoft Word. Let me put this time in. Hold on, guys. Google Docs. I started talking about Google Docs in 1 hour, 26 minutes. 26 minutes. And then how many seconds? 0 seconds. I'm writing this stuff so it becomes easier for someone to search this video. Okay. So Google Docs starts from this point on just minutes. Okay. Now, this interface we're working on is called Google Doc. Google Doc is not different. It's quite different from Microsoft Word, but they do the same thing. However, Google Doc is more, it's more collaborative compared to the traditional Microsoft Word. I use the word traditional because Microsoft Word has evolved. Today we have what we call Office 365. Office 365 is the cloud version of Google Doc. It works just like Google Doc. However, they are different from different competitors, from different brands rather. So as such, they are quite different in different ways, also in their own unique ways. Now, if you come to Google Doc, I'm going to share that screen with us. Docs.google.com. Hold on, I'm going to share that screen with us. Okay. Aha. Okay. That is it. Now, this is it. I've shared my environment. This is Google Doc. Because if I want to explain headings, we have to do it using Google Docs, and that's why I want us to get ourselves familiar with this interface. The way to access this place is just to come to the address bar and type docs.google.com. That's the way to access Google Doc on your PC. When you open it, you're seeing there's a big plus button there that has the text blank underneath it. This big plus button. Yes. You click on it to open a new document. But if you scroll down, you will see documents that you've opened before. Yeah. Now, I'm going to click on the big plus button now to open a fresh document that doesn't have any templates. Yes. I will zoom out. I will zoom out. Now, if you zoom out, you see your interface will look like this. Similarly, because some of the menu here are quite. So I'm going to zoom in again. I'm going to zoom in again. Okay. Now, this top region here, there's a place they wrote untitled documents. Are you guys seeing that part on the title documents? That part is where you give title to your document. You can just write explanation on headings. Guys, remind me to talk about cases. Remind me to talk about cases much later. Remind me to talk about cases. Cases. I just remembered it now. Cases. Please remind me to talk about cases. Title cases, uppercase, lowercase. Remind me to talk about cases. Okay. Now, in this place, this part is where you give titles to the stuff. If you look at this page, you see file. Open new, make new. A lot of things are here. On your own, explore this part. We don't have any business with this part for now. You also have edit, you also have view, you also have insert, several things. Format, this, that, several things here. Get. Our focus will be on how to use Google Docs to write a decent article. Now, rule number one. Let's say rule number one. Oh, this is not a rule. Let's leave it. Let's call it a rule. Let's just say one thing you need to know is that the default thing, the default font for Google Docs is Arial. It's Arial. Yes. Arial, and not just Arial size 11. That's the default. Now, most of us are already accustomed to using Times New Roman, like that's what we learned in school. But I beg with us, try to stick to Arial in your Google Doc, except your client asks you to use something else. Now, being that is the default one, a lot of people are already cool with it. People don't even bother changing it. So when you do a job on Google Doc and send to your client, and it's not on what's it called, and it's not on Arial, it's somewhat strange to clients. Like, come on, what's happening? So please, let's stick with this guy. Let's just stick with this guy. The assignment you'll be doing in this class, let's work with Arial font 11 as our default stuff. You get as our default font. Now, notice the style, the default style is called normal text. It's called normal text. It's called normal text. Now, let me explain how the headings work. Let me explain how the headings work. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me ask a question. Should I explain headings today, or should I leave it to tomorrow? Let me see our comments or responses. Should I explain headings today? Or should I leave it to tomorrow? The time is already fast spent. Did I explain heading? I leave it for tomorrow. Okay, perfect. That's the question. Please answers. Param pam param. Parara pararam param. Guys, what's your take? I know some of us are still far away. Far away, far away, far away. I'm waiting for your comments. I know you may not have seen my stuff yet, so I'm waiting for when you see the comments, just when you see the question, just reply. I will take the first 5 responses. Okay, Lillian says tomorrow is another day. I know my speed maybe what's it called? How will I put it? Since the network is messy, you may not hear the question early. You may get it about 5 minutes late or 3 minutes late, 2 minutes late. Case may be some patience. I'm seeing the time just fast spent. Okay, I'm saying today. Oh, Jennifer said tomorrow. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 3 votes now. I'm going to take the first 5 votes. 2 persons already say tomorrow. 1 person say today. So I'm waiting to hear what others will say. Okay, GB Fashion World says tomorrow. Okay, Makam says, what's it called? Today, if you can do in 15 minutes. Well, the truth is that I don't think it can be done in 15 minutes because one talk leads another. Okay. Michelle says tomorrow. Okay, perfect. The first 5 votes that came in says tomorrow, so we're gonna stick with tomorrow. So guys, um, that's it. That's it. We are done for that today. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about what's it called the I'm going to talk about headings, start from there, and then dive into other quarters. We've done a lot today already. I think we've been live for 1 hour 35 minutes already. Man. So guys, I think that's that for today. That's that for tonight. Tomorrow is another day. We'll continue from where we stopped today. Tomorrow. If you have any question, please drop it in the group chat. I'll attend to it. I'll attend to it. If you are having challenges during the streaming, you can go through it again now. I suppose it should be free for now. Okay, the preacher said today, it's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some time. So let's leave for tomorrow. Right, because the goal for me is for us to understand this into for us to understand it properly. I just don't want to do it just superficially. Okay. So guys, I think that's it for today. That's it for today. Please, if you have any question with anything that we discussed, drop it in the comment section. In not comment section, drop it in the WhatsApp group rather. Get like I said, I'm taking time to explain this stuff properly so you understand why you should do this stuff. I'm not just showing us this tips, as a like just like the way it is in Nigerian schools where they will tell you this and don't tell you why. So I'm showing us the stuff and showing us why. You get so you understand how it works. You understand how every instruction goes a long way towards making you a better content writer. Yes. I think with that, we'll call it a wrap. And tomorrow continue. So guys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your patience. Have a nice day. Good night. Okay.